Well, I feel like I'm actually watching the movie for warriors. You know, the night DJ chick. You know, you seen that movie? If you've seen that movie, I highly recommend it. Warriors. Look it up. It's really cool. Especially the part where the guy's all like, Warriors! Come out to play, yay! Warriors! Come out to play, yay! Anyways, getting back to the topic of what this video is about, I do apologize for not making any videos for the past, 2 months, month and a half? I don't know. I'm sick. I'm under the weather right now. So you'll have to excuse my, language and my way of speaking. I will be repeating myself a lot because what I'm about to tell all of you is something that I would like to call the gloating corner. Yes, the gloating corner. Because this is a video of me gloating. I'm going to gloat. Not only am I going to gloat, but I'm going to give all of you the idea of how I feel over this victory. It's going to come off as kind of confusing, but bear with me. Okay, it's a frustrating situation. A very frustrating situation, both in video games and in my own personal life. For anybody that knows exactly what I'm talking about, and you know who you fucking are, this is just an example. So, yeah, Nightwave. You know which one I'm talking about, right? Saturn 6, Wolves of Saturn 6, major update. This was an actual major update. A major update that DE gave out to all 4 platforms at the exact same time. Now, I'm not talking about it came out on PC first and 2-3 months after it comes out on PC, consoles get it afterwards. Like, we get the table scraps. Kind of like I've said for many times, actually. So, yeah, that's the major update. You have all this exclusive content, which is like the armor and the emotes, and they give you some free slot space for your weapons, maybe one for your for an extra Warframe slot. You know, you get your Roken Catalyst and stuff like that. It's all cool, awesome. Ooh, yay! Wow! Oh. I could have expected more, actually, to be honest with you. I could have expected more from that, but whatever. You know what? I'm not in charge of DE. I would have given them way better ideas. Why I don't is because I have to be a partner, and because the fact also that the people at DE are kind of like thin-skinned, and they don't like it when people tell them the truth, so they kind of get pissed off with people. Kind of like, well, I've been doing this longer than you have. You can't tell me what to do. Blah 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 blah. You don't know any better. Actually, I do, because I've been playing games since I was a kid. And I'm not talking 10 years old or 12 years old. No, I've been playing games since I was like, 5, 6? I'm talking Atari, Nintendo, and all that shit. So I've been playing games for a long time. You're talking to a person that didn't have much of a life, and all he fucking did was play video games. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. But, back to the topic. Saturn 6. Major update. All 4 platforms, the exact same time, released. You know what I'm trying to say right there to everyone who knows me and subscribes to me, and to all those passerbyers that gave me shit. Don't believe me? Go check out one of my other videos where you had this one guy talking shit to me about a whole bunch of different plethora of topics. Yeah, guess what DE just did to all of you fuckers out there that kept telling me that I should do my research, that I didn't know what I was talking about. Guess what fucking DE did? You know what they did? They just proved you motherfuckers wrong. And they proved me right. Oh man, that has got to sting for you, and that is hardcore for me. Major victory for the guy who everybody thought didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Yes, this is Casey. I'm talking that you guys are a bunch of fucking tools. Doorknob sucking motherfuckers. Exactly. You guys look like fucking tools. All of you assholes out there, you know who I'm talking about, friends and subscribers and family alike. If I was right about this, imagine the list of things that I've been right about over and over again when it comes to a whole bunch of different shit. Imagine that. Imagine how right I've been about so many things out there. I was already right about the dangers of online only loot box, microtransactions. Don't believe me? Go check out one of my first videos. I warned everybody about that shit way before it happened on Battlefront 2, before it started happening on a whole bunch of different games out there, including a Counterattack or whatever that stupid game is on PC. You know, the one where people were starting to get ripped off by third-party users, and then they were ripping people off and stealing from them and all this other bullshit. I was right about the microtransactions. You saw what happened, right? You saw the controversy it created. Microtransactions is considered to be online gambling, but many other officials say it's not. It's online gambling. When you exchange currency of any kind, whether it be physical or digital, for a probability of an outcome, it's called gambling, because you're gambling, because it's a percentage of the outcome of what you're expecting, whether or not you get it. It's gambling. I was right about that shit too, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Yes, Andy Gamer Chanel, you were absolutely right. But we're just too fucking prideful and dumb that we'll never actually acknowledge you being right, and we'd rather just stay stay quiet and angry at ourselves, but never admit to defeat, because we're that stupid. You know who I'm talking about, and you know who you fucking are. And the same goes for fucking Warframe. What did I say to a lot of you? I said, why the fuck can't DE just do the fucking content on all 4 fucking platforms? And I'm talking 4 fucking platforms. Now I'm not talking just Xbox, PlayStation, PC. No, now I'm talking Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Nintendo. Okay, just remember, Nintendo is a new family member of the Warframe community family. Aww! Welcome to Warframe, Nintendo! Okay. This is actually more of a major victory for DE than it is for Nintendo, so. But, I was right, wasn't I, you assholes? And I'm gonna cuss you out because you fucking deserve to get cussed out. You deserve to get cussed out. Okay, like I said, whether it be subscribers, friends, family, passerbyers, I don't give a shit who you are. Okay, to everybody that said, you can't do that because you need to do the certifications first. You need to do your research. They can't. They can't do all of that at the exact same time, considering the fact that they just did for Nightwave. It came out on all 4. It's a major update. Like it was with the Umbra thing, like it was for a Second Dream, like it was for Awakening, like it was for every other major update that Warframe had. So, basically what all of you assholes are saying is that you are so mentally lazy that you can't even think for yourselves, and according to what I've heard from a lot of you douchebags say, is that DE Master, we puppets, we do DE say. That's what you're saying. You're a bunch of fucking drones. If DE doesn't say it or approve it, you're completely against me. I'm probably one of the few out there who are total and complete anarchist rebels. Okay, questioning a whole bunch of different things. I questioned why it was that DE couldn't release new content on all 4 platforms, and all of you just gave me the same fucking argument. Because of CERT. Because of CERT. Because of CERT. All of you fucking morons out there said the same exact thing. Like a hive mind. Okay? Like NPCs. You all gave me the same shit, and most of you say that you're free thinkers. My ass, you're not free thinkers. My butt, you're anarchists. My butt, you're rebels. You're not fucking any of that shit. You're fucking drones. You're fucking clones, and you're fucking programmable robots. Because whatever you think you know is because of the information they give you that they decide to give you. You don't even question it. You don't even say to yourself, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. Why can't they? No, you go for, that doesn't seem right. Why can't, oh, I'm sorry, DC, it's because of that. Yes, yes, master. Yes, whatever you say. I've had people tell me they can't release it on all 4 platforms because they have to do the certification. Once again, I repeat myself. This has been the longest debate possible, and they still can't explain why it is that they have that fucking argument. They can't even rebuttal correctly. They practically just say, because. That's it. Because. Why can't DE release it on all 4 platforms? Because. Because what? Just because. It's DE. Don't question them. And I know more than you do. Okay. Good for you for knowing more than I do, despite the fact that DE just proved all you pieces of shit wrong. Certification. What does that mean? That means they have to go through the entire red tape of seeing if the content that's being released is actually by some sort of fucking standard rules or censorship or all this other crap. It's not like they're releasing porn in these games. I don't know what else they want to show. It's not as if they're showing explicit violence on infants, despite the fact that infanticide seems to be the thing that's in now with a whole bunch of fucking assholes out there. So really, there's not much that you can argue when it comes to approving shit. So that's basically what certification is. The size of the game, the content of the game, whether it's offensive or not offensive, whether it'll freeze the system or not freeze the system, a whole bunch of different things, okay? And yeah, I did look it up. There's a whole bunch of different things of the reasons why they have to certify fucking content. And it's on everything. DLCs, expansions, all that crap. But if you think about it, if it takes longer for a certification to go through on PS4, Xbox One, and now Nintendo, if it takes longer for those to pass through, and it takes less on Steam, aka PC, why not do it to where you do it first on consoles, on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and then PC or Steam? Wait until they're all passed, wait until they all have been approved, and I mean all of them. Hold on to all of those approved certifications, and I mean hold on to them like you would money, so that you can save up for that thing that you want. Save up on all of those approvals of certification, and when all 4 have been approved, release it on all 4. So that way, nobody feels left out. So that way it doesn't seem biased. DE. Okay? Because that's the impression you get. You get the feeling that DE is being incredibly biased towards the community, despite the fact that it's the same fucking game. Nothing about it is different from the other one. You know, in terms of maybe sound or graphics or shit like that, the whole 1080, 4K, all that all that BS that really doesn't really matter. Because there's no such thing as a game that looks insanely real. There is no proof that there is a game out there that looks insanely real. It's the same shit on all 4. So why can't you just release it on all 4? I used to tell everybody the same thing. Why can't they just release it on all 4? Why do we have to wait 2 to 3 months? Why does fucking PC get it first? Because they're the master race. Wow, that sounds kind of Nazi-ish. Sounds kind of fascist, don't you think? They're the master testers. They're the master race. Wow, that's kind of, that looks bad on you, DE. Okay, and I'm not the one that said that. I'm not the one that said that. I've seen that on Facebook. I've seen that on forums. These assholes really get off on thinking that they're some sort of master race. They get off on saying and thinking that there's some sort of fucking master race like the fucking Nazis did. Wow, that's that's really bad. You really need to start paying more attention to these fucking community forums, so that way you actually see what's going on in there. Okay? You really need to pay more close attention to that kind of stuff, because there are people out there that think they are a master race when it comes to shit like this. And that is close to Nazism. But back to the topic again. There you go. Did I not tell you assholes out there that content for Warframe can be released at the same time? Was I not the one? I think I was the right one. I think I was the one that told you guys that, wasn't I? I mean, it couldn't have been the person next to you. I think I was the one. I think me, or I, Red Devil 61780 on the PlayStation 4, aka Andy Gamer Chanel on YouTube, told all you motherfuckers that it was an insanely possible concept that content can be released on all 4 platforms. Oh, I think I was the one that said that. If I could bring up the videos on this one where I've said that, I would, because I was the one that said it. And I was right. And you assholes were wrong. Isn't that awesome? Ha! Yeah, that's right. Ha! You fucking doorknobs out there. Ha ha! Yeah, Pickle Rick, dub motherfuckers. You know? That's my victory. My victory is that I proved you pieces of shit wrong. So that way you keep telling me, do your research, do your research. I don't use research, okay? Not on everything, because there's something more important than fucking research. Because research can be fabricated, okay? Information can be manipulated, okay? So don't give me that bullshit about research. Use common sense. Try to put the pieces together. Put 2 and 2 together, and that's the fucking equation. There's your fucking equals result, okay? Use common sense. Start thinking for yourself, kind of thing. You bunch of NPC puppet motherfuckers. Because that's what you are! You're a bunch of puppets! Whatever DE says, you do! Do as we say, not as we do kind of shit. Bunch of morons. Stupid assholes. And like I said, I don't care who I offend. Friend, family, subscriber, passerby alike. I don't give a shit. I was right. You were wrong. Okay? And this isn't going to be some short lived victory for me. I'm going to bring it up every single fucking time someone tries to challenge me. I was right about the microtransactions bullshit. I was right about the loot box bullshit. I was right about the online only bullshit. And I was definitely right about this bullshit. Just like I was also right about the whole Bungie breaking free from Activision. I was right about that shit too. And if I still had the so-called friends I did on Destiny here, I'd tell them to their fucking face. Well, I can't because most of them live in different states. But I tell them on fucking party chat, hey, guess what, you dumbass? I was right, wasn't I? I told you, you piece of shit. I told you that fucking Bungie was able to break free from Activision. But guess what? I don't play Destiny anymore because that game cost me a whole bunch of different shit, and I don't just mean financially. Why do I sound angry? Okay, dude, we get it. You were right. Why do you sound pissed off? Because I want a fucking apology from all of you assholes. Because you guys made me feel stupid. You guys made me feel like I didn't know what I was talking about. You guys made me feel like Alex Jones. Okay? You guys made me feel like Alex Jones, who knew exactly what he was talking about, and he's been right on several different topics. And had people calling him crazy, and had lawyers on his ass, and practically almost ruined his career because you stupid assholes out there doubted his knowledge and doubted his common sense. That's how I fucking feel. If I sound a little pissed off, it's because it's a victory, but it's a victory where I still demand extra from all of you. I demand extra payment from you pieces of shit. I was fucking right. You guys made me feel bad, and I want a fucking apology. And I want it public. Leave it on a comment, and you know who I'm fucking talking about. And guess what? If I was right about that shit on games, imagine what else I've been right about. And actually, they have been coming in and out. You know, they've actually been showing up. Guess what? If a person sounds insane, most of the time, if you actually pay close attention to a person and they're ranting about things that quite frankly may seem scary to you or trivial, most of the time, it's fucking truth. Okay? It's fucking truth. But all of you are so brainwashed and so mentally manipulated that, oh man, this guy's just ranting. He's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I won't believe anything he says. I believe it from the source. The source can manipulate information, you know. Just so you know. And yeah, now I'm putting conspiracy theories into this whole shit. Because this is small scale, but it's still a conspiracy theory. I fucking told you assholes out there that they could do this shit. Okay? I fucking told you pieces of shit out there that they could do this. I told you motherfuckers that they could release content on all platforms at the exact same time so that way nobody feels left out. I told you motherfuckers out there that people that depend on streaming and having people view their shit depend on content being released at the same time. Because when you release it on one platform, a game that is shared amongst all, and you only release it on one, and that one platform gets first fucking dibs, guess what's gonna happen? Those people don't make a living anymore because the spoiler alerts. Nobody forces you to watch. No, nobody forces you to watch. But I'm not just talking about me, myself, and I. I'm talking about everybody else who actually has a career out of streaming newly released content or barely released games. Okay? So far, the only people that benefited from this shit, the only people that benefit from DE being so fucking biased are PC gamers. And guess what? That's why they've been losing people. That's why they've been losing players. Because of the same shit that they've been making over and over again. The same mistake that they've been showing. They release it on one platform and everybody else is just fucking piece of shit. They're just a fucking piece of shit to DE. But I'm glad that DE finally got the fucking clue. They finally got the big picture. Hey, you know what? How about if we release this major content on all 4 platforms? And guess what they did? They released it on all 4 fucking platforms. And I couldn't be happier. Because now I don't have to wait fucking 2 to 3 months to play something that should have been released for all of them because it's the same fucking game. It's not Warframe, PlayStation 4 version. Warframe, Xbox One version. Warframe, Nintendo Switch version. Warframe, PC version, Steam. No, it's Warframe. Case closed. Okay? Case closed, assholes. It's Warframe, not Warframe Special Edition PS4. Warframe Limited Edition Xbox One. Warframe, the Lotus Edition PC. Warframe, we're adding Mario into it. Okay, yeah, no, that's a little too much. But, you know, I was right, you were wrong. Assholes, fuckers, losers, morons, unsubscribe to me, I don't give a shit. Unfriend me, I don't give a fuck. Never talk to me again. I've had worse. I've had far more friends lost from me telling them the truth to give a shit anymore. Okay? And I lost friends because I sound annoyingly knowledgeable to them. They don't like it when people know more than you do. And especially when you're highly educated and you got college education. Yeah, because a lot of those people said that they knew more than I did because they went to college. And college is no guarantee to knowledge. And college is just a piece of paper that you get at the end. I got a diploma from Harvard University. So? I'm not generalizing on that one, by the way, people. I'm just telling you, that's the shit I've seen, and that's the shit I've had to put up with. And it sucks, too, because I do know a lot. I know a lot. I'm not saying I know everything, but you can kind of call me the oracle of several different topics to a limitation. I am kind of an oracle. I used to have a friend that used to call me Oracle. And by used to, I mean it's because our lives just went in totally different directions. I have a family, he doesn't. Well, he does, but, you know, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to be releasing personal information from other people because I don't think it's fair to them either. But, you know, I've had friends that call me the Oracle because I've actually, and I mean friends here in my face, not fucking PlayStation. But I've had friends in my face who called me the Oracle. They used to call me the Oracle because I've been right a whole bunch of different things. Movie plots, plot holes, you know, video games, the way that a game is going to end, the way that the movie is going to have a sequel, the way that, a whole bunch of things. I used to have friends call me the Oracle. Oh, you know, like, oh, here's the Oracle. He knows. Ask him. He knows. And I've been right most of the time, too. Like, maybe on an 87% amount of the time I've been right. Or probably, no, not in 87% of the time. Probably like a 92, 93% of the time I've been right about a whole bunch of different things. But that's because I use common sense rather than acquired knowledge through research that can be easily manipulated by the source. So there you go, assholes. This is Nightwave, the major update. One of the major updates from DE, which has proven me right. I do expect, of course, the new war to be released on all 4, just like I expect that rail one. I forgot what it was called. You know, the one where you finally get to fight in space on a huge spaceship, where you actually require 3 more people to help you fly or pilot that thing, which is gonna suck for me because the supposed friends that I have, yeah, I'm not gonna have anybody. But you're welcome to befriend me. You're welcome to join me. You're welcome to, request me, whatever. I'm always game for whatever. It's kind of one of the things that I like. I like making friends, but at the same time, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm one of those people that I'm very outspoken, and I don't hold back on anything. I don't hold back on what I talk about, and I definitely don't hold back on my language sometimes. And I don't hold back on whose feelings I hurt, especially if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if I sound a little too upfront with the most of you, that's just who I am. Okay? I try to censor myself every now and then, depending on how weak-minded a person may be, or how rude they may be, or how much they think they might know, or how much they think they might know. But that's just who I am. And what's the word? I'm glad that DE did this, but I also am telling DE, don't drop the ball, okay? Do not fucking drop the ball. Because you already set the bar high again. You set the bar high a long time ago when you started doing, full stories. People already got used to the idea of playing big campaigns. Okay, people got used to the idea of playing more content like the Second Dream and Awakening and the Umbra story and the Harrow story. Even though Harrow's story didn't make any fucking sense, people got used to it. DE, don't hold it against the community that they expect more out of you. Don't hold it against the community that they do want more, because it was your fucking fault of getting us used to this kind of shit. So with that, DE, also, you made the major mistake of releasing content for all 4 platforms at the same time. And I don't mean mistake like, I take back all the things I said when it came to releasing update for all 4 platforms. No, I mean the mistake of now you're going to have to keep doing that. Okay? No questions asked, no excuses or anything like that. You're going to have to release all future content for all major platforms at the same time. None of that whole certification, who gets it first bullshit. You're gonna have to start releasing all content, all expansions, DLCs, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have to start releasing all that shit at the exact same time. You made the mistake, DE, now of doing that on Nightwave, and I hope that you continue to do this, because there are a lot of people leaving, both veteran and new, for the same reasons. Not enough content, no respect, no consideration, no appreciation. There's a lot of different reasons on why gamers are leaving Warframe. There's a lot of different reasons, and I wish I could name them all, but I'm not going to, because I just don't fucking feel like it. And I've already spent 28 minutes explaining myself on a whole bunch of different things. Like I said, this video was merely to give information. Not really information, I'm lying. See what I mean? I can manipulate the truth. This video is mainly because I wanted to gloat, because I felt like crap when a lot of people used to tell me that I didn't know what I was talking about. And this is just proof to let them know that I did know what I was talking about, and that I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to a whole bunch of different things, especially when it comes to games. Yeah, most of you may have had the experience of playing games just like I have, but in no shape, way, or form have you had a life where you were practically a shut-in and all you had were video games. Because yeah, I was a shut-in. I have my issues. A certain person who's a subscriber knows what the fuck I'm talking about, if they actually ever get to see this video, or if they even give a shit about watching the video. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and when it comes to a whole bunch of different things, a lot of different things. You may consider yourself to be smarter than I am, but you're not. Sorry, it's the fucking truth. You're not. I use common sense. I was born with the gift of common sense. Well, what's common sense telling you now? My common sense right now is telling me that certain subscribers might unsubscribe to me. My common sense is telling me that certain so-called friends might unfriend me. But you know what? I don't care. And you know why I don't care? Because it's better to be alone than in bad company. So, with that, major victory for me. Ha ha ha. Fuck you assholes. DE, congratulations on setting the bar high again, and may it continue to be up there rather than you dropping the ball. And that's about it. So, this has been Indie Gamer Chanel. Check you later, motherfuckers.